So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Drogba really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Greenwood
really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Batistuta. Bellingham. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Greenwood. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. Milan are looking to go forward now. Well read, nice interception. That's a sharp pass. And it's Serginho. Serginho's cross. He rises! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Serginho's cross. Look at the Greenwood! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Greenwood really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Milan still without a single shot on target. It's a threat chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he stop it going out? Distributed tidily. Greenwood. Kukçu picks it up out wide. And they're back on the ball again. Eze. And it's Bellingham. Serginho. Threads one in. Kukçu tries to play it through. He has found a way through. Shoots! And that has fair fizzed. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision. Played into space out wide. Guardiola calmly anticipates. Serginho. Back into the middle. Goes back. Beckham proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days.
Oh, there's the shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Eze. It's anyone's ball now. Serginho gets into some space.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Looking for options for movement. He'll try to keep this alive. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Now this could be a chance. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vermeer. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckham standing over it. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. He's tried one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
No way through. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. The boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Milan are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's another good win of the ball.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
There's no flag. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Played back. Kyle Walker.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bellingham is onto this. Bellingham gets flagged offside. And it's Shevchenko. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Drogba being hunted in taps.
Yeah, they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, super ball! Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Mbappe! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's picked his way. It's Drogba! They've got to be quick to recover this. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! And the ball's come loose here. That's a little off target. Cross in, looks like a good one. And this is Beckham. Now that looks a decent ball. Hoisted. Bullish header! Oh, it's come off the upright. Belletti. And he's got his cross in. Ball has bounced loose now. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Oh, what has happened here? Tries to... Decent chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. It's a loose ball. And he's following up. It's hit the upright. That has been slung wide.
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing, and there's no compromise.
Now it's Drogba. Nicely weighted ball.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Aims beyond the defence. Tries a shot! It's there! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And he was quick to react. Shevchenko chasing after it. That's beautifully weighted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Drogba. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Villa. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been cut out, well played. Nicely shaped cross.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Now it's
recupero.
Beckham. Knocks it into space. Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. And there goes the final whistle. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And already we're underway here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Del Piero. Plays a sharp little ball here. Thinks one through. Leicester calmly anticipates. Has a look and plays it forward. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Milan with the corner, they're first. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. Tries to play it through. Oh, super ball. It's Rooney! That's a throw. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's a key interception. It's run loose here. And this is Del Piero. Big real chance! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And he was quick to react. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Maldini going full tilt down the left. Oh, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's been cut out, well played. He's gone direct here. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that was vital.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Kokchu. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Lopez. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. That ball looks a good one. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. That is good alertness. Milan looking to pass their way through. Looking here to chip it through. He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's made its way to him. Nice control. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And Adriano! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Can he get it through? Now it's Villa. Villa's cross. Ah, that's a fine interception. Rooney. Good running, strong and purposeful. Beckham. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Beckham, a player who needs no introduction. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Ci sarà un minuto
Big
di recupero.
chance! It's bounced back off the post. What a wonderful goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Adriano duly reaps his reward, kept his cool, has a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Delivered in. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Invitiamo tutti i tifosi a dare il proprio contributo alla nostra fondazione per l'aiuto alle popolazioni più povere.
Here we go again.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That's a lovely, neat pass. That is a great pick out. And the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Beckham to take it as usual. Rooney tries to clear.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Threads one in. Rooney. Platini.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Floated through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Aimed beyond the defence. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's been played through.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Gol per il Milan.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into...
Chance! Oh, that wasn't far away. He rises! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Villa. Well timed, excellent interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, look! And the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And it's Michel Platini. Yaya Toure. It's a pretty loose pass. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Crosses it into the area. Yaya Toure. And now the breakaway. Looking to play him in. Platini is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Not the most accurate pass. David Villa. Looking for options for movement. And he was alert to it.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Picked out brilliantly. Platini, well seen, saw that coming. Decent chance! Great vision. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Works it forward. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's Rooney. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Drogba! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Drogba has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Good-looking ball, knocks it into space. He has a look up, he's picked his way through, and that is expertly dealt with. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely feet. David Villa. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Adriano. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Chance! Split-second reaction.
Platini, clean.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope.